Test. Huh. Why is it not popping up? Testing. Okay. It seems to be working-ish. Testing. What has happened? Testing. Oh. Bloop. Okay, something wonky is happening, so I need to check something to get started. It's me now. Let me log in. Oh, it. Silly me. I forgot to update the information. Testing. Okay, that's really weird. Oh my.
Self-defense is everyone's right. Protect yourself. Buy a gun. Good luck in the tunnel, stranger. Ah, he ain't gonna do it.
Hi.
I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire.
Okay, suddenly everything's working.
I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now, 20 years have passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Yeah. Oh.
I have some really kick-ass guns here. Fresh inventory.
I'm gonna just play on normal.
The tunnel grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we would climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell. We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover.
There's nobody among the Order's fighters who had ever lived at the exhibition. They risk their lives to save us total strangers to them. What for? Perhaps they, just as I do, believe the Dark Ones are a threat, not just our god-forgotten backwater station, but for the Metro as a whole. That I don't know, but one thing I know for sure, I can't watch these people and not feel admiration. They couldn't care less which station we hailed from, which god and which politics we believed. The one thing they actually cared about was that we were human beings and we were in danger. When joining the Order, one vows to protect the Metro, the last refuge of human race, to the end. Some of them believe they can prevail. A lot more think we're all doomed regardless. But they don't think of laying down their arms and giving up the struggle. Such were Hunter's comrades, and it would be the highest honor for me to become one of them.
Open the door. I'll cover you. Shit is always breaking down. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and med packs. Ready, Artyom? Follow me. Okay, up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we leave the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, it'll be like an old fish outside his home.
We're almost there. This is the Korolev Performance Hall. It's very close to the tower.
It's not telling me how to do stuff, and I feel like that's because I turned down the hints. G.
Maybe a weapon. Suki. Here they come. You ready? Let's move out. And here it is, Artyom.
tower. Did the group move out? Over. That's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library. On my mark. Shit, wait, fire at will! Hold the line!
What's supposed to happen?
Damn it!
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on. Let's go, Artyom.
Shit. Pigs, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up.
Alex,
What's your plan for the dark?
Yes, Nikolai?
Hand them all down and
the station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do? We'll see what Hunter says.
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
relax. Hello, Artyom. Everything will be fine.
Another patrol was attacked last night. The hospital's full.
The situation's under
Do
control.
we need to wait?
Let's go,
long?
Artyom.
What about Alexei? He was at the outpost.
Leave him alone. He's been
No visitors.
Pieter!
Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him?
Oh, that's you.
He was okay, but I hope he's alive.
Come on, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
The situation's under
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement.
Cool
Two
thing.
died this morning.
Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and day after day they return bearing casualties. Murdered brutally, inexplicably so. Even more casualties come back alive. But insane. And yet it's only by sending our friends, neighbors, and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, we'll be done for. I hear people talking secretly at the station that it's just us prolonging the agony. There's no hope for salvation. But Sukhoi, my stepfather, and the head of the station, still hopes for a miracle. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order. The Battle Brotherhood sworn to protecting the Metro from any and all dangers. There is nothing capable of instilling fear into the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing until the Dark Ones arrived.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death. Wait.
I can't reach.
No. Keep away from. What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else.
What the hell?
Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
Intruder all over the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Shit. Just what we needed.
There are wounded here just behind the wall. The
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels. Hunter
Alex, we must stay here and defend the hall.
All right, our team, quickly, get a weapon. Damn, they never come this far into the station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Ow!
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one. No Dark Ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers, trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully at him. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.
Постой, паровоз, не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза.
Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоц перевертаться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертаться, кушает компот. Вот стоц перевертаться и мечтать снова. Вот стоц перевертаться, пережить налет.
Task of defending our home station from the Dark Ones. The enemy's horrifying, mysterious, and unbeatable. It's becoming the sole focus of all our efforts. We've all but forgotten our old enemies, the Nosalises and the Watchmen. If not for Hunter, these beasts would have been unleashed on our hospital. I cringe to think of the carnage that would ensue, should Hunter have arrived a mere hour too late. Okay, I need to play with controls a little bit.
some nice music. Where did you get that?
I am too.
Why do I put
It's from a ranger for a son of us.
How about... I know. How about a house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad?
That tall guy comes over and says, a house? Baby, if my life could cook like you, I'd be the sharpest man in the world.
That's going to be... I don't want to hear about your nightmares.
Can kill
You got a good 50
myself at
years
all?
before we can
And
go
he
top
says,
side.
actually, I'm not married. That's sweet. So go for it, bro.
Nobody home. Dirt everywhere. Just dirt.
Who's that?
People are filth, you know?
Artyom, is that you?
Traitors.
Is everything alright? Sorry, I'm busy right now. That I'm dirt? Well, you're shit, okay?
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about me who's got to clean it up after them. That's something to piss anyone off.
Our stations are to jointly solve
Didn't I
issues
ask you to stay
concerning
close?
trade,
Looking
communications,
for you all over the place, ain't no
resources,
fun
and
at
so
all.
on.
You
Most
make me worried about them,
importantly,
okay?
the northern tunnels will now be secured by our combined military units. A major step in
Not
defense
during a
of the
speech,
metro
Artyom.
system. As a sign of goodwill,
Hello, doing well,
the
I presume?
troops from
Not
Riga
bad at
are
least?
already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our
How
home
can
guard.
this be?
Thank you for
Look
your
at this.
attention.
That's a
Good weapons make good soldiers.
Come over, make your choice.
More than enough protection.
While at war, your weapon is your best friend.
Drunk again. Get the hell out of this club.
What'd your daddy get you?
You doing like there's no tomorrow.
Take your time.
And there
It's
won't
okay.
be if you don't get your ass home.
So what do you think?
Go. Move it, you white sack.
Don't bother me. I'm going to handle it myself.
Make your choice, huh? As you say.
Family for you. I have the best selection of perfect customer satisfaction.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Hello, Artyom. So, what do you make of that new guy?
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look.
You were born a soldier.
Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Got both hands? Got a head? Here's your gun and go, go, go. Never fear, it's the same old story.
Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface. Army issue first aid kits, just in case. Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
I'm moved on my screen.
You think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Moscow's gone. Soon will be gone too.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Come in, son.
Hunter arrived at the exhibition just on time. I like to think that was not just blind luck, that it was fate at work. That it was the same fate that made Hunter choose me to travel to Polis with his report on the Dark Ones. Seems I've dreamt of visiting Polis, the great legendary center of the Metro, center of our civilization, my whole life. But a chance to actually make that dream come true but a chance to actually make that dream come true I just had come by now of all times. Home station desperately needs every fighter it can field. Do I have the right to abandon my adopted father, my friends in an hour of danger? Where's my place? Next to them on the barricades, or at the far stations where Hunter sends me? I don't know for sure, but I still set out on a journey. I like to believe that I am summoned by fate.
You're ready to set off? Good. You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons, and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard. Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Hey, Artyom, how about the Bigler? A mighty fine bet, I must say.
One more.
One doesn't look too good.
Some rest. Can't even get a break for a smoke. Hold that ladder. Steady up.
I'm holding it all right. Joining the caravan. Good luck to you then. I got it.
Artyom, here, move it.
Привет! He said he was happy to know. So you're ready to move out? Are you ready? Well, let's go then. Imagine that your invention was the #1 lunatic in the world. It's worse than being the doctor who invented the guillotine. You take that seat, Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
Let's go.
good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Go! Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga. But Hunter was depending on me.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from the same street.
I'd love to ride
How come?
that thing.
Hansa connects to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other. I've ever been to a Sevastopol scam. Actually, I didn't even reach the station itself. I was suddenly overcome with fear.
Slow down.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use the service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel. All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through there last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
a safe trip.
We're riding a hand car on the rock, so I think we'll make it there okay.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
Now, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on, about? Boris? Boris!
Hey, what's happening to me? Huh?
My head! What is it?
Ah, good old flashbang screens.
Over here! If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated.
What the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You shoot them!
It crashed. Well. Shall we try again?
It was the first time I had left the safety of home.
What the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good! What the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You shoot! I'll take the ladders! Come on! Wake up! my shotgun! Here! Save me! Artyom! Save me! Conserve ammo, Artyom! Conserve ammo!
What I'm doing, buddy.
Just a little bit left, come on! But they're all blocked! Ой, боже мой, что это?
He's alive! Come here, quick! Don't use a flamethrower! Give him a chance! Let's get some smoke
That was hot. I need a drink. Riga Station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
Chapter 2 already. That was fast.
All right, boys. Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and anomalies alike. To Artyom.
To you!
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, we'd have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal. Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take them. To you, Artyom.
Artyom! To you! Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Okay, we've got to check that. To our luck, and to Artyom.
Please come again.
To you. The vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible way. We all blacked out. When I came to, there was a horde of Nosalis chasing us, but our friend Artyom...
I got my rights, блин! Let me out of the station! Hey, what the hell do you care if I give what that?
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders.
I'll drink to such a nice guy too. За Артема!
Riga notes. What was that? Strange shadows and voices. Whispers, weeps. They were silent, and yet they still resound inside my head. There are lots of tunnels in the metro associated with terrifying legends, but I've never heard anything quite like this, and I hope I'll never anything like this from now on. We got incredibly lucky in escaping that place with our lives. There's a word missing in that note. Yoink!
We will. Please come again.
I would, but I don't want to waste ammo. Ammo is valuable.
Come, look, try and buy. Take it. Just one of those left. For you. Just buy and shoot. Whatever.
Claw.
Take some. Always handy. Always handy. Great rate.
Bullets exchange.
Good deal.
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing. Could you give a bullet?
Hey, kid.
Hook.
Make somewhere else.
Kudaskaya. Back home at the exhibition, we always considered the station's dwellers somehow unlucky. They always used to be in trouble, be it their pigs catching some mysterious bug, their tunnels, ceilings leaking, or their merchants getting too immersed in a celebration of a good deal at the market and drinking all the money away. People of Riga are nice and hospitable, but they sure are clumsy. We used to pity them and poke fun at them a bit, for we were on top of things. We, at the exhibition, knew life. Now I actually envy them. They live in peace, they haven't even hear of the Dark Ones, and even those who did never believed what they heard. If I fail, the Dark Ones will wipe the station out in an instant, and these happy, clumsy people with their peaceful, clumsy life will be gone. There will be blood and emptiness. About to hurry.
Oh, I really should be going now, or else I'll get a spanking.
Library.
Are you Artyom? Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for one bullet.
Sorry.
Okay, find him yourself then. And you are really greedy. Scrooge,
Alright, good money's tight.
And you are really greedy. And you are really greedy.
The worst thing I've ever been through was Sevastopolska. Actually, I didn't reach the station itself. I was suddenly overcome with fear and just ran away. What from? I can't explain that. Neither can the people I live with. I do believe in God. God gave me guidance back to that country.
Oh my god. Thanks.
I was too scared to go back and help them. When they grew quiet,
I think I gave him one.
and then swung right at me. Never wrong. It hadn't happened.
But
Come here. You're Artyom, right? Sit down.
there's a saying in the Metro: nothing worse than a chance fellow traveler, but nobody else to rely on either. This Bourbon guy surely is strange. Why would he need me? He obviously knows these tunnels like the back of his hand. Somebody told him that that shit does not affect me. And he bought it? I don't believe it myself, and he does? Well, no use thinking about it. I'll be quite happy if he just gets me past the market without trying to quietly snuff me in a dark tunnel.
Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you. So, you help me get to Dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good. Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready? Sitting in this crap hole is useless.
That was weird.
Их солдатушки, браво, ребятушки. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три, четыре. Их солдатушки, браво, ребятушки. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три.
This game encourages you to check, like, everywhere for stuff.
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon, I wondered if I'd been wrong to trust him. But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I'd have another chance to leave Riga.
Great, we broke free. Now keep your eyes peeled. The handcar ride is over. Lots of tough guys died in these tunnels. But if we watch each other's backs, we'll get there. That's just a single lurker. They rarely attack groups of people. But if you're alone, watch your ass. Strange sounds. Either the ground is making that noise or the wind. I also heard tales of singing pipes. They say if you listen long enough, you can hear the voices of the dead. What bullshit.
Come on, game.
Shit, caravanners. They're all dead. I know that style. Bandits. And Hansa boasted that they'd wipe them out. Now keep your eyes peeled. They won't let us pass freely. Alarm system. Ancient, but quite efficient. If you want to arrive unexpected, try not to disturb the cans. Watch your step. Any crunch or crack will give you away. Oh, a tripwire! An excellent way to get rid of the blind and daredevils. You get what to do?
What am I supposed to do with it? Is that jump over it? What?
breach is here!
The bridge is a nasty place, so here's the plan. I'll keep you covered and you watch my back. If we work together, we'll make it. But don't play hero.
Again. Oh boy. Okay, we're changing games.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day, the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnissiah.
independent faction, too. Echo in the New Sphere. Magos, an old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The great divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to the victory. Opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. Silva Tenebris, part of the Missis Solars with an Ultima Segmentum. Search the rolls, Redditus. Gather them. Transmission of Magos Risek. He vanished while on a exploratory mission to investigate xenostructures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis. He found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the divide means we on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Peace for sector. Knowledge for mankind. Potential opportunity. Opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos. Scable appropriate them. Themysciran manuscripts verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for to us it will be as house of sand and knives. Magi, we're approaching the target coordinates. She is temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. My Skitarii trip should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit to Magos. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhart's Hope. On the surface near the Xenos ruins, no contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins, along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them. The command thrown on board, Sir Roscal Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. This Magos will set up forward command post for a sex transmission that looks like a camp underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priest can begin the exploration. Agrolek sector located. The tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and of death. This place seems abandoned at first glance, but as it exploring troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Going bar fragmentary information looks like a buried tomb structure. A sword on the side is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. But secrets of this world equals 0. I counsel caution, Faustinius. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints 7.91. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit. Videx. The structure is too deeply buried and unscalable. I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find in this place. Explored our unit of tech priests inside the tomb and ready to proceed. Magos, there's no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that Tech Priest affords. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Cervical Skull Relatives shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Upon the side be praised. We are going in. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with missions they do not fully understand. In this tutorial, you'll have to explore the interface to discover what to do, like a true tech priest must experiment in order to... We'll help you out this one time. Left mouse button, also known as a limb. Click on the adjacent random. Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. They're my undoers. Necrons. Mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk. Move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is work of the alien Magos. Codex Fulminatus 83.12. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests will feedback important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Ahead is an obelisk-like object covered in what can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. Scrutinize it. Detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. Bro, with source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediate. So when the tech priest kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open. A powerful, painful wave of exotic energy spills out inside her cluster formations of a rare-looking material. Acted to counter them after all, knowing that he didn't make it off his planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Caution. Xenoswarm detected. Predator's cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Finally, we can study this standard construct Necron warrior. Weak spots detected, none equals concerning. I wonder about these symbols emblazoned on their torsos. It must... Do not underestimate Gauss weaponry, highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. There's also double-checking cogitators. Widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left in time to do so. Wounds that instantly kill a Skitarii are the equivalent to Class C grays to Necrons. At the start of every phase, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. Move a unit, limb click within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then you can confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply right click anywhere. Tech priest is a source of cognition points. CPs represent the valuable information of the tech priests. Tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect CP, the fastest. That's not a good abbreviation. In this day and age, that's... no. Several ways to collect cognition points. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the source of cognition points. There are many other ways to collect cognition points, so look around to find out what they are. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the cognition points gauge. Cognition points are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. How do the shoot? Other members of the cohort, as the battle goes on, this will happen at the start of every round. You'll need cognition points to deploy troops. So units control tech priests, the two units you've already commanded, or troops such as the ones you just deployed onto the battlefield. Or your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as tech priests, however they are useful and should not be overlooked. The statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Service was specialized weapons and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Use all splashes for this unit, and there's nothing more can do around press and turn buttons. Okay, I get it. Okay, yes, I know opportunity attack. I probably could have skipped most of the tutorial. Killing Necrons is a simple Necrons over episode. Now that's it. Flames engage the moons, but it wants reanimation protocol. The fight will return to fight conditions soon. Dealing with a tiny amount of damage Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. From each fight with animation, keeps in mind when exploring a taking a look for opportunities to repair. Hypothesis formulation, sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose designation, tomb. Chambers are set up with groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Tree observer surroundings carefully detailed detailed pick grabs and readings may be likely key to success. They're waking up. Get the Blackstone. Clicks, the sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. The quick Omnispec scan reveals that they're surrounded on all sides of the flames. Servo Skull, the skull of the faithful servant of the animal style, augmented to be used as a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own Servo Skull. Servo Skulls are fairly helpful in combat and cognition points collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Statistics. Stats of this enemy. Knowing your enemy stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Oh my god. Servo Skulls reveal HP, physical armor, energy armor statistics. You must decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best against this target. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gathered, must attain. Acquired. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Herodotus, verify your cogitators, then tell me what surface from Magos for 6 cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology thinks synthetic, possibly artificial intelligence. One specimen's gathered, all AI theory equals false. Personal recording. Beats of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of our 6 data than we thought was correct. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit is blessed with access to these cogitator records. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Because reasons. Go, Mighty Morphin Servitor. Smack. Servitors are hit in combat, tech priest taken interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are very useful unit in flying missions. You. Weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select a weapon, you can see the buffs on the machine spirit. Good. signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Permission authorized. Acknowledge, Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary, source the purpose of this tomb, why it was built. Interface devices all but eroded. There's one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This may take a while. Idea. Magos, if I may take a host. For this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. New spheric interface complete. Part 2 decipher purpose. List of suggestions. Magos. Deconstruct device. Activate switch mechanisms. Learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list. Inquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms. Way to test to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. New spheric interference. Disconnect at once. Purged. Reset. New spheric disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. Aztec Inquisitor Scapula left. Suddenly my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered. Sporadic reaction protocols have fried vital sign regitories. Unclear. Full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting frag. Remove yourself from the new sphere, Scaevola. Litus, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. Lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. You can hear noises of approaching forces. Improved protection protocols, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet burn, life yet blossoms. Is it truly time?
Grounds of Mars, what was that? Omni-linguistic transmission, Magos. It seems that these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Visible Xenos war form sighted. Exotic signatures. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate. Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. For your orders, Magos. Core reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from high walkways like breadcrumbs escaping into the mist below. Fall back for now. I concur, Magos, but I fear this foe will not give us leave to depart.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
Escape. This is the power balance of tutorial. Apply what you've learned so far and strive to obtain victory. The 21st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. I gotta get the hell out of here.
fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Okay, so I only had to get one out. Fort Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I attempted to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Sex stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. And we no longer feel a luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah, preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional cores, but I see they lack a logical decision making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought, until all are exhausted. What are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. Mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely / never observed. Potential of triple+ intelligence on Necrons added to sum total human knowledge. Imperative focus on acquiring artifacts intelligence data from. Hold your blasphemous tongues, Scaevola. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls, like Archmagos Plurisis. Appendix 9, our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. Intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. Can return frustration to your conflict if you choose to experience it. Now leave bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Agos, the readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we covered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, Xenobiologus. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resec accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I detect a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols. And right, the Necrons are awakening. They're speeding up. Be certain. The Necrons are machines that act according to patterns and programs. Reanimation protocols continue to accelerate. They will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. Our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect overall number of missions to deploy. I'll send Skitarii scouting parties to discover their tombs and create forward positions for high priority missions. Sire, before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is a Necron awakening. It shows you how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. But this is part of my humanity I have chosen to retain, but I can quarantine in my neurovaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. I must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The other side do not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus the equation is balanced, it is the will of the machine god. Cropsis sector located. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge in a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory mission readings indicate the walls are made of a substance not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into the substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops entered here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely that they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Castus Metallicon, Arc Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and only afforded the Adeptus Mechanicus. Here you'll be able to customize your tech priest and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits and all text screens. If you want a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to the cohort tab. Welcome to the cohort quarters. Here you can see all the available tech priest and troop units currently unlocked. Yes, I can see that. Units are shown at the top of the screen. Here you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown at the bottom 6 slots. Limb a tech priest to begin customization. Let's go jump. Select your stuff. And tech priest customization screen. There are many ways to customize a tech priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your tech priest. And then this was budget. Yeah. Oh. The discipline screen from here you can upgrade your tech priest using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of these skills from one of the 6 discipline skill trees now. You must have enough Blackstone. When you rank up, you'll gain augment slots, skills, and body parts. Capacity to equip this tech priest with a weapon. You can see the capacity amount for items within his tooltip. A weapon onto the slot. Using Loom, but it will take up to one of your tech priest's augment capacity AC slots. To gain more AC slots, upgrade your tech priest. extra legs. Or not. So I need to also put an upgrade into the other guy. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. That's the damage. Well, there's one that there's unknown space here. Anyway, a machine the open rare trait of charisma with an inspiring relationship. They are able to multiply the efficiency of guitars tenfold. Okay, so take the officer. The oil within an engine, they keep the great mechanic that is called running as smoothly as they can. Reason it gains +1 physical armor. Nice refractor, field generator. That's 1 cooldown, +2 field defense. Catalogers, like mechanics, compile, analyze, run data, entry tasks, search, finding data, indecipherable text, maps, or obscure forms of engines. Unlike other priest engines, who's found a certain roles in galaxies seem to well being maintenance, all things mechanical. Claws have cool damage. Ominous. Dominus heavily trained in the art of war, using their skills on the monster. Range problems. I know that. troops and what level they've achieved so far. That shows all ship upgrades acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency, missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. Your canticles, also known canticles of the Omnissiah, these are prayers that can be used in game. Canticles are unlocked by completing the quests that are listed on each canticle. Once the quest for a canticle is complete, you're able to then take canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Ugh. Dogmatus Venex has requested the deployment of Censor Servitor to fumigate the tomb of Agrelek and cleanse its spiritual corruption. Chessus Mechanite, cemetery, melee attack, knocks back, takes 1 physical damage. Chaotic Claw heals. On the specs, targets a 50% chance. Exceed its attacks for 1 round. Gotta go with the healing claws. Okay. Use limb data to slider transport. Use the right. Inquisitor Scaevola asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your recitation equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. You feel free to do as you will, direction of logic, Scaevola. Arian 16.4, watch your brother for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Can we just shoot him? Make things so much easier. Silva Tanabris evaluation commences. Wonders, opportunities, secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. Logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. There you go. About that, Scaevola. Operations impersonal, suboptimal, sending tech priests instead was optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, tomb of Acrophis. Commence immediately. Oh my god. There should be plenty of samples for you to collect magos, of course, but proceed to kill them. Downside was a section after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execute. Tech priest magos. Risking these tombs, either men or women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead with marks from Gauss blasts all over the walls. Here. You could do like both of these. Salvage. Damn it. Gear or exotic gear. The cohort, since that exposed the grotesque nature of ghost weapons, sections of flesh teleported away that peeled away like layers of an onion, leaving strata of muscle and bones. That was a bad choice. In the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating these. Increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in the tomb, the harder the mission becomes. If the tomb isn't without reward, there are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved is desirous of knowing when the purpose change. Chamber is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and the arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Damn it. Observation alone is not enough to understand the function of these energy-hungry devices. In attempting to dismantle one device, the cohort is affected into a blast of plasma that burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of lugs of particles that teleports into a different chamber. Really questionable decision. Damage from the shifting of the landscape below. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs with scurrying about. Let's realize they repair the damage. It's a dozen or so scarabs into a specimen vault and cram them inside, sealing the vessel. More scarabs swarm out from previously unseen aperture, revealing they must have a system of passageways throughout the tomb so they can be sent to where needed. Yeah. Forms remains of the rest of the fallen constructs that teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Spexes detect various exotic particles and radiation types as the Necron's phasing out process is eventually concluded. Okay. I wrecked him. Still a critical hit. When you critically kill a Necron, they're unable to activate their reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from battle. Circumstances evaluation. Disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Narrative. Where the remains go. Fascination intensifies. Pictographs of the damage from Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Analyze. Huh. Oh, the first mission. Complete mission by using unique canticles. We'll add a present. Greater than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusive. I cannot say I support your conclusions. Scavola. Unofficial conclusion. Itemization follows. Necron discorporation. Witness. Enemy constructs destroyed. Less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires. Tech Inquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding great approval. there's the armor. Yeah. Okay, it's just a universal cost. Got it. Oh. I'm very tired. I'm going to call this session of gaming here. Everyone watching, thank you for dropping by, and have a good night. I'll see you around next time I'm on.